Alright, welcome on back in, guys, for video number 3. This is going to be the test 3 flight to try to get into orbit. And depending on what else we can accomplish, we might be maybe building a tourist ship. But we will see where time takes us. But as we mentioned before, this was the created ship here of Test 3. Now, I forgot that we need to have these on here. Now, what these do is going to help stabilize it on the pad, on the launch pad. Now, what you want to do is have your engines before this. So essentially, you bring your engines down here. And then you have this come back up here in staging. Because you want to launch, you want to initiate these and then release. Because if you release, your ship's going to fall down before you're able to go back up. And that's not cool. You don't want that. So we boost, release the side boosters, activate second stage. Good thing I went through the staging. Activate second stage, that decouples. I want these up here. Okay, so we have boosters. Decouple again when booster runs out. Activate stage 2. Decouple. Activate final stage. Parachutes activated. We decouple again. There we have it. That is test 3. Go ahead. We got Jebediah going to do this test flight of trying to get into orbit. Now, one thing too, I did notice on a few of the PC people that was trying to do videos, they couldn't figure out how to delete an item. So if you place an item, so say I placed this wrong, or I wanted to keep building the ship, instead of letting the item sit over here, or it gets in the way, unless you're wanting to use it again, you just drag it over into this box, big old box here, and then it deletes it out. Yeah. Make sure that it didn't mess with my staging. Boosters, good. How high? Might need to move up to up here. Be their own stage. Now that I think about it, we want to get rid of that bottom half because we're going to be on fire. So with these, So now to rotate the item, you're gonna hit left and right on the D-pad. Make it go up, down. It's up and down on the D-pad. And then holding left button, you'll be able to micro change it. Like if you're wanting to go inwards, outwards, and then right button. So right button is going to be your micro change. Down a little bit further so it doesn't impede the parachute. We are now currently impeding the door though. There we go. And now place. Which in turn, since it's on the main ship, we're not having that open up until 1,000. We gotta run the test at what height? 8,000 to 10,000 meters. Let me activate those. Then they'll catch. It's gonna be a low. Just the main pond they can catch. Yeah. So they'll spread open at 2,500, but I have to activate them through staging at the 14,000 to 10,000 meters while also traveling that fast. So I don't know if we'll be able to accomplish this test. That will be we'll find that out. Let's go ahead and let's save it. We are ready to launch. So like before, we want to go ahead and get our height. We want to activate the SAS. Want to tell Jeb, you are go for launch. Actually, before we do that, make sure we've got all of the signs. Not worth. Not worth. All right, Jeb, your go for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start trying to tip her. Right, but I guess we're not able to do that yet. Okay, go up. Get up here a little bit. And 20,000. Release. Activate. All right, now I'm gonna make it to space. Nope. 100,000. Dang. We needed more fuel in that stage. Well, this is where I can show you how to revert. So now we know we need more fuel in that second stage to be able to get to the distance we want to get to. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to revert back to the vehicle assembly. And what we're actually going to do, remove that bottom half there. Okay. Boost. Separate. Separate. Boost. Separate. Boost. Separate. Okay. So since we know we needed more fuel on the ascent, I don't think we're going to be able to get into orbit. Will be the problem, though. No, we won't be able to. So we do need more on this upper stage. Change the color here. Go. Copy. Square X to copy. Square X to copy again. Now that's a big ship. Don't think we need that much fuel. That should do it. Oh. Yeah, that'll get us at least into orbit. Now, hopefully this gets us high enough. We don't want to be super high off the pad. Like that. Okay, there we go. Now we save the craft again. And we head back and we relaunch again. Same thing. Get our height. Turn on SAS with circle. And say, Jebediah, you're clear for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For launch. Oh, I released too early. See, that's what happens. And you release too early, those boosters can come back down, and I should have moved the boosters down a little further, but let's see, time it right. I might be heading back to the vehicle assembly again. Might need to scoop the boosters down a little further. But get up. Up. Release. Activate. Take the ship. Start heading that way. Okay. Get us into space. And we are in space. Now, activate it again. Are we gonna have enough? Nope. Still don't have fuel. Nope. We'll have to accomplish that other mission a different time, I suppose. Yay. Or oh, what the? Oh, dang it. Yeah, we gotta revert. So we need more. Well, at least be able to accomplish it. Won't be able to, and so the missions that this ship will be able to accomplish is getting this done. So the hammer is solid fuel tested. Might be able to get the radial mount done. We won't be able to get this one done because that's 5,700 meters away. That's way out there. Won't be able to get that one done yet. So these two will probably be able to get accomplished similarly, because we would have to just create a stage where it separates at here to accomplish that. Then gets us a little further, and then a final stage testing it in orbit at that altitude. But that could also get accomplished when we go to the moon. We're pretty high out there when we try to do that. So I guess we'll relaunch. All right, Jeb, you're good to go for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, Jeb, you're going to get into orbit. We're going to accomplish that. I'm going to get some science. And we're going to come back down. Which in turn, going to make you a 1-star pilot. Wings activate. Start tipping. All right. We're in space. Now, when you want to fast travel in space, you're going to hit L1 and R1 to get to this view, which is the world map view. Right trigger, L trigger zooms out, right trigger zooms in. Try to get into orbit. You want to be about 30 seconds or so up, but I can't add a maneuver yet because I haven't upgraded the tracking system. But so when you upgrade your tracking system, you would probably fast travel up to about right here and then burn over. And with the upgrading of the tracking system, you would be able to see your time. You know how long away you are until you hit apoapsis, how long away you are until you come back down. So those are key things that we will want to probably upgrade after this flight. And we'll go ahead and activate engines. Try to circle out. We're not gonna get it. Well, this ship is not orbitable worthy. Okay, good to know. So let's just go ahead and let's get our science. VBA science, Mr. Jeb. Nope. All right. And we're still climbing. We're not coming down yet. All right. Okay. And this is where we could do this. Fast travel. We don't want a physics warp. Am I out of electricity? No? Why are we not able to move? Oh, because we're fast traveling. That's fine. You can't move while you're fast traveling. That's also one thing I forgot. Now we're coming down. Now it's kind of pointless to extend it, but now if he was out here in orbit, then we would want to extend it so he can communicate back to, Houston. Let's try a little bit. These two about 90,000. All right. About to re-enter the atmosphere. Go ahead, we'll decouple there. Retract the antenna. We might be landing down on some land here. Okay. Where we need attention to the. And this is the plasma blackout right here. Might be water. Slow down, 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 slow down. I don't know if that's gonna. No, maybe. I think we did. We accomplished the mission. We did. Good stuff. Now, for that, go us down even further. Gather that data. That. And there we go. Got good science on that mission there. We accomplished 2 of the tasks that we needed. Now we know these ones won't get accomplished until we build a big enough ship, which will require probably the next stage of heavy rocketry. As you can see, or as you have seen, this game is a lot of trial and error. You will do a lot of reverting. So if you don't have that revert setting it on, we wouldn't have been able to revert. And then that's where we would have been kind of SOL on that first one when I released the boosters and it took out my engine for the second stage. We would have had to release that and then activate the final stage, which in turn wouldn't even have got us up high enough. Because that final stage was built for being out in space. It still didn't have enough fuel to accomplish getting in orbit. Almost, but. We have splashdown. Go ahead, we'll cover the vehicle. Got 79 science now. It's shy of 200,000. Let's get the next heavy rocketry. Now we do want this. I could get that. That gives us another fuel system. But this is going to give us this right here, small inline reaction wheel, which helps with control of the vehicle. So that's what we're going to do next. But that is the third video. Catch us on the next video. We're going to try to get into orbit. But again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is a Kerbal Space Program Console Edition, PlayStation 5 with the DLC, no mods and stuff on PS5. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Go ahead, save. And again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day.